Dior Riviera Summer 2025 collection just launched, and look who went ham. I'm so excited about this collection. Not to exaggerate, but the collection is just jaw-dropping gorgeous. And I had a few promo codes. I'm pretty sure they are still working right now. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you may have seen them already. I also have posted here on my community tab called Now Posts kind of tab. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the post notification bell on, because you don't want to miss whenever there's a new drop, and also when there are new promo codes. So they sent me, and this video is not sponsored by Dior. Like I said, I purchased all these items with my own funds, but these decals that I'm planning to put on my luggage, and I will show you all the rest. But let's go over the collection. As you can tell, I already have applied foundation, concealer, brows are on, and I need to dive into this collection that is so stunning. Let's go over first of the things that I got. 2 limited edition bronzers. Look at this gorgeous packaging. Now this is not leather, and I don't think it's coated. You may be able to spray it to protect it so it doesn't get all like messed up. These are, again, the bronzers. One coral bronze. Look at that. Yes. Speechless. Look at this. How I'm supposed to swatch it? That's the question, but it doesn't end there. Pink bronze. Oh my goodness me. Now, side by side, there doesn't seem to be a lot of a difference, but just the peach line and the pinky line. If you're new here to my channel, welcome, and welcome to all of you. I film in natural light. Today is a sunny, hot day. I mean, it feels like we're getting ready for summertime. On this collection, we also got a limited edition Dior Forever Glow Luminizer. Same packaging. She is stunning. Coral tone. With a bronze. I do not have a bronze just yet. I apply a little bit of a glow oil just so I look a little bit more bronze, but I need some color for sure. And then 2 limited edition eyeshadows that, oh my gosh. These are, wow. Coral Riviera 654. I'm telling you how I'm supposed to swatch this beauty. I don't want to touch it. This to me is a collector's item. And the other eyeshadow palette is Pink Riviera 974. Oh, stunning. She is a stunning. My gosh. Love that embossing. I'm pretty sure it is a combination of a embossing and an overspray. Going first with a bronzer in pink bronze. I think I'm gonna do the pink side on this side and then the more peachy side on the other side. I think that will work the best. I feel so terribly bad to be swatching this, but we have to do it. Oh my gosh, yes, it's an overspray. That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay, that's a really good swatch there. And let me swatch now that we're here. Also, coral bronze. Oh well. What to do? What to do? Okay, definitely pink bronze has a little bit of a golden undertone. Not pinky, but just more neutral, more golden, while coral bronze has more of that peachy undertone, which is completely expected. Let's swatch them here. Okay, so this is pink bronze and this is peach bronze. To me, peach bronze most likely will be for those with lighter complexions, and pink bronze looks a little bit more for deeper complexion. Last year, Dior came out with the same bronzers. I don't know if they are exactly the same shades in terms of if they are duplicates. So let's just give it a good swatch. First, pink bronze and peach bronze. They look different. They look different. I'm gonna put the pink one up here. Yeah, look at that pink. It was way lighter, and then peach is gonna go under here, also way lighter. So this year, although the name is the same, the shade is deeper. Kudos for Dior for doing that. Okay, I'm gonna go with my Chikuhoro F04 brush, and I'm like, here, I don't wanna even touch, I don't wanna disappear the tiger. The tiger is so beautiful. But we have to do this. Okay, I have a pretty good amount on this brush, and let's go for it. Again, this is pink bronze. And for those who are new here, oh my gosh, that's plenty of pigment. For those who are new here to my channel, I film in natural light with 4K resolution. This is definitely what last year's bronzers were missing. These are supposed to be those blonsers, and last year it wasn't a blonzer. It was just, you know, they were all very light, even the deeper ones. These you can see definitely there's a difference. This one is this right here. You see, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I'm taking this at the bottom, and then I'm gonna dip in a little more and just apply on the nose. There's definitely pigment. You see right there? Yep. Next with Coral Bronze and Chikuhoro F03 brush. Again, going up here. Applying on this side. Warmer in tone. You can see the coolness on this side, but it's not like super cool because, like I said, it has, the pink one has more of a doré undertone, which is great for summertime. And if you want something more peachy tone, which is something very big for this summer, I'm seeing a lot of peach and warm tones from so many collections that we're gonna see more peach, more than pink, I think, this summertime. Although pink is not gonna go away, but the last couple of years we have seen so much pink shades that I think peach and coral for this summer, it's coming back. This is definitely lighter in tone from the get-go. I had it to just start applying more to build up pigmentation, which you can do so. And I'm just applying also a little bit of what is remaining on the very front. I think I should do the same thing with this other pink blush. Just gonna go here and just bring it towards the front too, because like I said, this is more of like a blonzer in a way. Now, in terms of if I find shimmer or glitter from the gold side, I do not. There's no glitter, there's no particles around, floating around. But there's very light, beautiful sheen. Yeah, a very light, beautiful sheen on the skin. More like a almost satin finish, between a natural and a satin finish. Not a highlighter, not even a luminizer, but something that you may want to consider, because these are not demi-matte and you're not going to find all this gold throughout, unfortunately. I wish it would stay because these are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, friends, I think I'm going to get a second set just to have it as collector. Although I always say that I'm not a makeup collector, on this case, I need to have a second batch. I have not forgotten about the new bronzers. I want to swatch them for you because I want to make sure that if you're planning to get these, or you perhaps got, like, say for example, I have 04 Warm. This, it's a super soft bronzer. And then I also got at Sephora, which they're having their Sephora Spring Savings event. And when I'm uploading this video, those who are Rouge members, you get to shop with 20% off. I have already uploaded my recommendations video, as well as a try-on of the hottest new beauty releases at Sephora. And these jumbo ones are available there. Now, this is number 30. I also have here number 20, medium matte. These are gorgeous, so silky, so silky. So we have 04 Warm, You see how light that is? But it's also more neutral. Then I have 30 from the Jumbo, also more neutral if you compare it to the ones from summer. And then I have here the shade 20. Now 20, it's a tiny bit more neutral than 30. 30 has a pinkier, almost a little bit of reddish undertone. To the new ones, they are definitely more summer appropriate kind of bronzers. Not that you cannot use them off season, but you know, they just have more warmth, and also that kind of like sun kiss kind of effect. There you have it, friends. All my Dior bronzers, well, not all, I have more than this, but you know, these I think are the ones that you will find more help to have swatches of. Next, let's go with the Luminizer in Coral Glow, a stunning shade too. Now this doesn't have an overlay, but it does have peach and gold tones. Oh my gosh, that looks wet and gorgeous. I'm excited. Now I do have more Luminizers that they are on that kind of vibe. The one that really reminds me of this new one is one from many years ago, maybe like 4 years ago. This was from the Glow Vibe collection, Coral Vibes. You see right there? This one definitely seems to be a little bit more deeper, but just want to make sure perhaps you had it. Oh yeah, it's not even deeper. The new one has more pink in it. This one is more of a lighter peach, which I'm surprised of. Like swatches, all what they can do, right? And then I have here Golden Glow, which does have that peachy undertone. This one is not available anymore because they just reformulated the Luminizers. This one has more gold in it than peach, although it does have a peach undertone when you see it on the pan. And then the other one, it is Coral Lumiere, and this was from the holiday collection. So let's just give it a swatch. You know, these two are very much alike. Okay, so the new one is very different. This is the new one. This has a true coral pinky undertone. This one has more peach in it. This one is more golden peach. And this one is champagne peach. So all of them are definitely different. Going with an hourglass brush, and I'm gonna take this new one and I'm gonna apply it over top. Oh, friends, this is not going to be a blush, but this is definitely that kind of like, I wouldn't even call it a luminizer. I mean, for people that are lighter than my skin tone or people that are deeper on a skin tone, okay, lighter skin tones, this will look more of a luminizer slash blush. If you have my complexion, I like to add light, medium, this will look more of like that finishing glow powder, like say for example the meteorites from Guerlain, something like that. And for those with deeper, like rich complexions, this will look like a jaw-dropping luminizer. Like it's stunning to say the least. But this with a tan, oh, fire. Love this so much. And I almost forgot, let's compare these two now. This is the new one in Pink Strophe, super soft too. But these new ones are, well, it's gonna depend. Some of them have more punch, some of them they don't. See right there, that is a light pinky tone with a little bit of champagne golden undertone. That's the new one. So definitely they are all very different. Going into the eyeshadows, Pink Riviera. I'm not lying. I don't want to swatch it. I don't want to swatch it, but I'm gonna do it because of you. Okay, I'm gonna be strategic, no matter how strategic I could be. Okay, this is a very light tone. Now let's see this shade. Okay, this is more of like a nude tone, and then sadly, sorry Tiger, you're so amazingly beautiful. Okay, this is a gorgeous shade. Look at that. This, I'm sure this is gonna give me a very sultry kind of look. Okay, they are swatching very nice. There's some warmth to it. And then the middle shade, which is usually the inspiration of the palette itself. I'm just gonna put it up here so you can see the contrast of each shade. Pink Riviera. And here on direct sunlight. Let's start creating an eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go first with this shade, BK Beauty 202 brush. I'm taking it above the crease. Very soft and ethereal. Now these shades, you can use them individually. You don't have to create a full look. You can just run it all over the eyelid. There's only really one matte shade, and that is the middle shade. All the rest of the shades, they do have some sheen. You know, perhaps this one is coming across a little bit of demi matte, but it does have that emolliency that, you know, it looks a little bit like cream to powder formula. I'm going next with this copper shade. I'm gonna take it on the outer third of the eyelid with a soft blend. It's a very soft, light copper tone. Going into the deepest shade, and I'm just gonna place it on the outer V strategically. And then diffusing it on the outer V, whatever is remaining, and also taking it towards the outside. I'm taking this middle shade and I'm gently applying it on the mobile lid. I don't want to have a ton of pink, but just kind of like a barely there, something super soft. BK Beauty 209 brush, and going to this shade. I'm applying it right in between. This is a shade that is very sultry. I love these kind of shades. They just give that mysterious look. Going to the lightest shade, and I'm tapping it right on the center. Hey, I love it. You know what? Let's apply it wet with this Cali Ray setting spray. You can use any setting spray, Matte Fix Plus, whatever it is. Oh, look at the difference. Look at the difference when applying it wet. Oh my god. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Going with this shade. I'm taking it on my lower lash line. Sonia G Flat Definer. And I'm gonna make this outer V on my lower lash line a little bit deeper. Taking the lighter shade, and this is a BK Beauty 210 brush. By the way, I do have a discount code with BK Beauty alongside with other discounts too from other brands. So I will be leaving all of those on the description box below. And look at that. Look at that, the magic of getting them wet. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can do so. Now I'm applying this right here on my brow, on the highest point, just to lift up my brow. That's something that is going to depend a lot on how is the structure of your brows and your eyes. For some people, applying a lighter shade here, it may make their eyes look more droopy. For me, it's the opposite. I have applied eyeliner, also an eyeliner on my waterline, and I keep testing this new mascara from Prada. It gives a lot of length and definition, more than volume, I should say. And you know, at the beginning, I wasn't very fond of the wand, but I'm now getting used to it, and I actually like it. Let me know if you have picked it up. I know there's a new mascara from Dior coming. It looks incredible with the ganache packaging alongside with more eyeshadows that they look more like nudes and neutrals. Very interesting. I don't know when it's gonna be released, but it seems like it could be anytime soon, because Dior Beauty on their Instagram, they posted like a little like sneak peek, which I was like, oh my gosh, it's coming so soon. Okay, friends, look at this. Look at this eyeshadow look. I like it. What about you? It's very nice and very sultry. Let's play with the middle shade because this is a matte formula and it's not powdery. I'm just gonna apply a tiny bit on the front. Ooh. Okay, I like that a lot. Just a tiny bit. You see that? Oh, it looks really good. I really like it. I personally really like it. Now, on this collection, there are some lip oils that are actually available at Sephora, which that's great because you can get the 20% off. I'm gonna test, because I'm having the pink shade, I'm gonna go with Pink Pop. Now, these lip oils, they usually do not have any kind of pigment. Do you see any pigment? I'm just looking at the viewfinder. I need to get the mirror. Oh, it does have pigment. That makes me happy. These are so nice. The lip oils from Dior are always exquisite. This is so good. Not too intense, and it looks perfect with this look. Don't you think? I think so. I think so. I'm enjoying this so much. Okay, let's go with the other eyeshadow queen. This baby is Coral Riviera. And swatchy. Starting with the lightest shade. Okay, you know, this looks a little bit more matte, seems like. Perhaps borderline satin. Now, this is very much a terracotta tone. We have more of a neutral shade here. Yeah, this is more neutral, beige tone, beautiful. A very nice deep brown, a true brown. Yeah, you see that copper, the peach, and then the brown, and then the middle shade. Very much a peach, almost neon-y kind of tone. I like it a lot. So there you have it, Coral Riviera. Here are the swatches on direct sunlight. Taking first this shade and applying it above the crease. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you notice a difference between this concealer and this concealer, but I'm in the mood to try not new concealers, but just I went on my stash and it started to be like, let's just refresh my memory. So I'm using House Labs on this side and Coffee Concealer on this side. I'm just testing them again. I like them both. In fact, the one from House Labs, I used it for so many months at a point in time. And the Coffee one, I started using it and then, I don't know, I fell off the wagon. I don't think it was because I didn't like it, but just rather that I just, you know, was testing more products like I usually do. I review so many products. What are your thoughts on this eyeshadow? Just very neutral. Let's go with this shade. And I'm just gonna ooh, it does have a lot of pigment on the outer third. I didn't thought it was gonna have this much pigment going straight from it. I'm gonna go with this shade and I'm just gonna take it on the mobile lid, just on the inner third. I honestly do not want to have too much of this shade right away. Sonia G Mini Booster, and going into this shade, and I'm just going to deepen out the outer V. This has a really nice payoff and is nice and buildable too. What a beautiful brown shade. I wish more brands will do this kind of brown shade that is just so perhaps simple but just effective. Sometimes certain browns are like too warm or too cool or they have too much red. With this shade next, taking it on the lower lash line, Sonia G Flat Definer, taking this shade and applying it on the lower lash line, but again, just building it up so it just creates a little bit more depth. Going with the same brush, nice and clean though, and I'm gonna take this shade and we're gonna do the same trick going with a setting spray, or even if it's water, it doesn't matter. Just get the brush wet. And here we go to the center. Exactly what I wanted it. Boom. It all of a sudden became almost a metallic eyeshadow. Do you see that? Love it. Refer 03 brush, just getting it wet. And applying it on the inner corner. Beautiful. Beautiful. Whatever is remaining is going up here, just a tiny bit. I went ahead and applied the same mascara and eyeliner. Now I'm gonna go with this middle shade, just a little bit right there. And I'm just taking it again towards the front, even a little bit here on the nose. Ooh, I like the versatility of these eyeshadows. I also removed the lip oil, going with Lemon Drop. These, oh my gosh, as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need it. I definitely need it. And let's see if it gives me anything. Oh, is it my idea? This smells a little bit like lemon. Or it might be just like my brain playing games. Now I don't see a lot of like yellow in it. If anything, as I'm building it up, it looks a little bit more milky. I wish it would have had a little bit of a golden like flip to it. But it's very beautiful though. That pink pop has more pigmentation. And there you have it, friends. Coral Riviera. Corally, pinky. What's your preference? Which one you like the most? Which side? I think both of the sides, they have their own beauty. Whether you like something a little bit more warm, right? Or something a little bit not so cool, but just, and perhaps a little bit more ethereal. This side, as long as you do not overdo on this shade. Now, what are my thoughts? I mean, being sincere, we have seen these color stories before. I think this one, we have seen it before, not only from Dior, from many other brands, not the same exact shades, but I think the payoff, the blendability, the finishes as well, they create this very ethereal look in both eyeshadow palettes, in both of them. I really love the versatility of this shade, that you can apply it wet and intensify and create that aura effect that, you know, when you're in summertime, there's a special glow. And this collection achieves that special glow. Same thing with this eyeshadow palette. I think this is perhaps a little bit more sultry, although more candy too. And key point here for me, these two eyeshadows, aside of the beautiful embossing, I love that the middle shade, I can even use it as a blush. So there was really no necessity for the collection to come with a blush. And talking about the bronzers themselves, being a bronzer, because that's what they are. I'm really happy that they didn't reformulate them. I feel like the formula is very across the board, pretty much the same as the previous one, but that they work on the pigmentation, because now they are buildable, they show more, they are deeper, they don't look too much alike. They do have a very distinctive difference. Very, very distinctive difference. And that is so important when buying limited edition collections too, when you want to get something beautiful. If anything, something that I feel like they need to work on, Dior, is for this packaging to be refillable, to be able to have refills on everything on their collection. They keep reformulating and doing different packaging, and yes, everything is beautiful, but nowadays I feel like they have, I mean, they do have the money to work on make these palettes refillable, and they look like, because they even have like a little hole on the back, I don't know, I have never tried to just pop out the pan and see if I can, make fit another one, but it will be so much convenient, like if we can keep this beautiful packaging and just keep refilling our other ones. Now, these will get dirty because of the fabric, so I will say, I'm not recommending, because you do you, I do me. I may try to spray it with some sort of like apple gar, maybe something like that. I don't know, something just to protect them and so they don't get like so disgustingly dirty. I tend to have all my makeup products in pristine condition, as you can tell, but it's normal. You use them and they make it dirty. Another thing that I wish though that I would have seen on the Dior eyeshadows is a different compact. The compact that we received during the holiday season, they were gold. They could have done something alike with the tiger on the top. That would have been just like magical, completely magical, and I know they can do it. Or even from the Plan de Paris collection that we received this little pouch. Now, I don't use that little pouch, but yes, I would have loved to see a different compact. I know Dior is Dior, but for the limited edition collections, I think they can do something just like they're doing it here. You know what I mean? Like something different, something very unique, something even more attractive. Like the collection itself, the products, they work and they are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but they can do a little bit of an extra push right there. Lip oils, always gorgeous. I love this one. Do I need it? Maybe just like for every day. It doesn't show the lemon shade. This one though, it shows the pinky shade, which I'm really happy. I'm happy with both of them, in fact, because if I don't want to wear pink, I just wear this one here. And I want to take a minute to show you the items that I receive as gift with purchase. Again, these are not gifts from Dior, not sponsored. I already showed you the decals. I think they are super cute. I don't know, like they throw it in there because I didn't know they were coming. I also use a promo code. I think it was Oxygen something. I will make sure to put it on the description box. But I got this pouch that is so cute. It's pink and it's kind of silicone-y. This is perfect. And look, it even has a little Dior, not charm, but part of the zipper. This is actually really nice. Very, very nice. Like, I was going to say, you can even put your bra inside because thinking about the shape. Okay, friends. That's my child Jacqueline in me. And then I got another one of the Dior Mirror and Lipstick. Soon is coming Mother's Day. So I think this could be, I'm saving them for different presents because I already have one and I'm saving the other ones for presents. This is just beautiful. And then the lipstick is a mini lipstick, but enough for you to test the product, and it's not $9.99. This is the shade 720. I think they come different shades on different ones, so they are just kind of doing a rotation and variation. This one is the satin finish, so this could make off little gifts. So that's why I always suggest, if you haven't signed up for their loyalty program, to do so. It's completely free, and as you build up your purchase history, you become first, I think is pearl, then gold, then platinum. No, pearl, silver, gold, and platinum. So these are not part of the loyalty program gifts. Like I received these as part of my loyalty program gift a couple months ago. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you get perks, you get beautiful gifts, gift for yourself, or if you want to give it to someone else, I think that's perfect. But anyhow, friends, oh, and I think I never spoke about the Luminizer. I think the Luminizer is stunning. Where is it? Up here. This one, it's a must. It's a must. If you don't want to pick up the bronzer, pick up these, because although it may seem like, oh, this is too dark, the way that you can use these with a nice tan is going to be amazing across the board. Light to medium skin tone, rich complexion, you can definitely use it as all over or like a spot highlighter. Please. Do not doubt. Okay, okay, my friends, and this makes it for this video. Everything, all the products that I used today will be on the description box below. Let me know if you picked up this Dior collection. I posted it on my Instagram, on TikTok, and also here on the YouTube post tab. Let me know if you got your hands on it. If you have tested, how are you liking it? Let's continue that conversation on the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, if it serves you any help, please give it a thumbs up, share with family and friends. If you're not done watching my content, I have a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. So see you then.